Today I'm making something simple, punchy and seriously delicious. It's my crispy chicken thighs with peppers, capers, olives and breadcrumbs. It's colourful, it's packed with bold flavours and ready in under 30 minutes. I hope you're all well. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. Now this is something we enjoy on the weekends, but it's also a really quick midweek dinner and it is absolutely delicious. And we're going to start off with our chicken. And here I've just got some bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. They really do work best for this recipe because we want to get that nice crispy skin. So let's get our pan on. And we want this really on a medium to high heat. And while that's heating up, we're just going to season up our chicken with a little bit of cracked black pepper and some salt. We can season the other side once it's in the pan. And that's perfect. Into your pan, some olive oil. You want a fair bit in there, probably about a tablespoon and a half. I'm cooking 4 chicken thighs today. Obviously, you just adjust the quantities depending on how many people are eating. And then get your chicken, and we want to start by cooking it skin side down. So place that into your pan. Range them around nicely. Hopefully my pan is just about big enough, I think. Let's spread that out. And our last one, get it skin side down. And there we go. And we're going to leave those to cook now for about 6 to 8 minutes. And then we'll flip them over. Okay, so we're at about the 7-minute mark. We're going to flip them over. This is the time to get your oven on because they're going to go into the oven. You want that preset at 220 degrees C. You can alternatively cook it in the air fryer if you wish. Before I turn them over, just want to season the other side with a little bit of pepper and some salt. Not too much salt because we're going to be adding some other ingredients which tend to be a little bit salty as well. So let's flip these over and see how they look. That's perfect. That's exactly what you're after, that lovely crispy skin. So basically just cook these till they're nice and golden brown. I'm going to give those now another 3 minutes on that side. Okay, I think these are ready to go. We've got a nice bit of coloration underneath. I've just got here a little baking sheet which I've put some greaseproof paper on, and I'm just going to place them on there. Lovely. And then these are going to go straight into the oven for about another 5 to 6 minutes. Again, at that 220C fan. Really want to cook these until they've got an internal temperature 74 Celsius or 165 Fahrenheit. While they're cooking, we're going to make the rest of the dish. Let me just bring this in. I've still got some oil in the pan. And obviously it's got those lovely chicken juices in there as well. If you need to top up your oil, then now's the time to do it. To that, I'm going to add some anchovies. Now, I appreciate anchovies aren't everyone's cup of tea. I love anchovies. This really, you won't taste the fishiness. It is literally for the saltiness. If you want to leave it out, then do so. But it does give it a really nice flavour. So I've got 2 anchovy fillets there. And I just want to break it down with my spoon, and you'll find it just sort of melts away into that oil. Such a lovely flavour into this dish. That's it, anchovy done. Here, about 1/8 of an onion just finely diced, and just cook that down for about a minute. Okay, that's had its minute. Now in with a pepper, which I've just, 1 red pepper, which I've just sliced, and again give that another minute or 2 just to get to know the rest of the flavours. Next, in with some black olives. I've just got a handful here and I've just sliced them in half. Get all of those in, and then some capers. Again, it's probably about a tablespoon and a half there. I particularly like the capers, less if you don't. Give that a good stir. And then to that, we're going to add some dried oregano. So probably a good teaspoon of dried oregano. Again, cook that down for another minute now. Our peppers now look like they're softening up nicely, so we can just go in with the last ingredient, and that is breadcrumbs. You want dried breadcrumbs. I'm using panko, but if you've got your own dried breadcrumbs, just use those. And you want a good sprinkling, and we want to toast these up. They'll absorb some of that lovely chicken oil and all the other flavours in there. And just stir it around, let it toast up, and then we'll be ready to plate this up and see how we've done. So let's pull the final dish together. What I want to do is just put some of this lovely mix onto a plate. And I just sort of scatter it around, a bit willy-nilly, doesn't really matter. Some of those lovely golden breadcrumbs. Some more of those peppers. Lovely. That's it. And then we just need our chicken thighs. Better get myself a cloth because this is going to be hot. I know these are done, so they are looking wonderful, lovely and crispy, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And just get your thighs and just place those on top of your lovely mix there. And if you want to, there we go, just get a little bit more of that mix and just place it over the top of that chicken as well. Just again, sort of scatter it around so everyone knows what's in here. Oh yeah. Get it all out, all that goodness. Beautiful. And then I like to finish it off just with a little bit of fresh chopped parsley. And there we have it. My crispy chicken with peppers, olives and capers. So let's give it a try. The chicken honestly looks super crispy. I don't know if you can hear that. Amazing. Let's cut into that. Obviously, I want a bit of all of the gubbins, some of that lovely breadcrumb mixture, some of the olives, a bit of the red pepper. The flavours are outstanding. All I've got is these Mediterranean flavours dancing around in my mouth. The breadcrumbs are still crispy, the skin's crispy, the chicken is perfectly juicy on the inside. And all of those lovely flavours that are going on in there just come together and work so well. And you can't taste the anchovy, it just gives it that saltiness. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I really do appreciate you tuning in. If you're not subscribed and you do like the content, please do consider doing so. Please do also like, share and comment. If you try this or if you've got a different version of it, please do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you've got a recipe that you'd like me to cook, please do let me know and I will try my best to recreate it for you. I'll put all of the details of today's crispy Mediterranean chicken down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.